Hi, I'm Chef Meg and I'm going to show you one of my favorite summer treats, bread salad. Now, it's not just bread. The bread is kind of the component that binds it all together, but it's everything else. So go to your garden, go to the grocery store, pick out some nice fresh lettuce. Typically, lettuce is not in a bread salad. It's mainly tomatoes and onions and capers. But I like to add this. I think it kind of bulks it up. Some nice flat leaf parsley. You could use some green onions, some peppers. It's really whatever you have a bountiful of in the garden. So the most important thing is to pick a nice, good whole wheat or whole grain. The dust is coming off the flour. Bread. And what you're going to want to do is preheat your oven to about 375 degrees and go ahead and cube the bread up and just toast it to just dry it out, because if you put in just the fresh bread, it's going to get really soggy. So you're almost making nice big croutons. So get those done while you're getting everything else together. So the next thing that you want to do in your mise, meaning getting everything together, is go ahead and make a simple vinaigrette. In the recipe, I like to use a little bit of garlic, and one easy way to do it is to go ahead and put the garlic in with the salad dressing. So I use my little immersion blender, but if you have a whisk and a bowl at home, same thing. You could use some Dijon mustard to help emulsify it. Start with about 2 teaspoons of vinegar. So a little bit of mustard, and again, that just helps emulsification. And the emulsification means kind of binding the oil and the vinegar together, holding the two in suspension. And then we don't really need a lot of oil. So we're going to just go with about 2 tablespoons. And that's all we need. So simple. So these immersion blenders are nice because they make the vinaigrette pretty quickly. See how that's nice and thick, and that's what we're looking for. So we're going to season that with a little bit of pepper. You really don't need any salt in this recipe. And then we're going to start with our nice big wooden bowl. This is actually from wood from the farm, so I was really excited to use this bowl today. So chopped tomatoes, you want to use the most ripest that you have available. And then cucumber, English cucumber that is de-seeded, just peel it, chop it up. So really, play with this. Just to, find things that you like. Red onion, I like red onion as opposed to a white onion with this, but this is the season that Valdez onions are in, and that would be nice too. So really, if you get some herbs and maybe a little bit of capers and just a tablespoon of feta, that's all you need. You don't need a lot of cheese in this recipe. And our vinaigrette. You could stop right here, as long as you have the bread. You could stop. But if you want, feel free to go ahead and add in. I always talk about flavor profiles, layering flavor in. You could go ahead and add in so many more ingredients with the peppers, the scallions. Most important thing is let it sit on your countertop for about 15-20 minutes, just so those flavors really come together in the bread. And I'm going to finish mine with some of that flat leaf parsley, which I love. It's easier to chop, and I think it's prettier too. So just a real loose chop on that, just to give it some nice green color. This will be a great salad to take to a picnic or just for dinner on a nice hot day. All right, that's all we need on that. Hope you enjoy this. It's a lot of fun. It's very refreshing for the summer. And it tastes great too.